Hello, I'm Lucian with Aranya44. I'm here to do a tutorial video for Creative Continent. So let's go ahead and start out by going into Customize Continent. Okay, when you first show up, the weather's going to be random. The time is going to be a little bit random. So you can change those up here. So usually when I'm designing, I personally like to have it around sunset. So it just looks nice. The sun and everything look nice. Alright, just move my video so that we can show the rest of the interface. Alright, so as you can see, there's this highlighted spot that my mouse cursor is going to take over. This little drone is controlled by me with your normal WASD, and then space bar is up and control is down. Anyway, so you can click and raise terrain by just holding the mouse button down. You can also dig by shift and clicking, and that'll push the terrain back down, right? And you can actually tunnel by making the brush small, tunneling through things like that. Also, you can adjust the size of the brush by rolling the mouse wheel up and down. And if you hold shift and roll the mouse wheel, it will adjust the speed of which you're adjusting that tool at. Okay. On this side, you have your terrain panel. This is going to have all the different terrains. So if you click on one, you'll notice that it now is raising that autumn terrain. And if I go down here to like grid 3.0 and raise that over here, you're going to see that kind of technological grid raise up. Okay, so there's 50 different kinds. A lot of them have foliage and things like that. Foliage will spawn as you kind of work with the map more. It takes some time, and foliage is interactive with it, so if you dig underneath trees, they'll fall, as you can see there. Then over here on the tool options, you have the terraforming strength. So normally it's set to full strength, so it's going to raise land as fast as it can. If you set it all the way down to low strength, all it really does is paint the terrain over. So if you want to just change the terrain, you don't want to change the topography, then you can just switch it all the way down. And then you obviously have anywhere in between. The surface tool is the one that I've been showing that kind of just raises ground up in this kind of formed pattern. We also have a sphere tool that's going to just click in a whole sphere. It moves kind of quick, so be careful with it. Square tool is the same thing, but squares. And then you also have a smooth tool. Now this one kind of smooths the landscape out in between things, so you can make it more walkable. It helps to make things buildable because you want a flat surface when you're building in the survival or travel mode. Okay. All right, I just wanted to reload the continent so that I could show you load and save. So load will load the continent that we were working on before there, okay? And then save will go ahead and save it. Now, there is currently a bug where if you load and save multiple times in a session, it can cause the game to crash. So what I recommend is just load the island once, make your changes and save it. And try not to save over and over and over again, because that tends to crash it out for now. Again, still working on that, and believe me, I'll let everybody know when I get that one fixed. Okay. And main menu will take you out to the main menu. Also, just a side note, H will make the interface disappear, and so you can kind of see your continent a little bit better and interact with it. Well, that H will make it reappear as well. Well, that's about it, and I hope to see what you guys all come up with. Remember, the continent.save file in the game directory is what the file that stores this island. You can send it to your friends, and then they can open it on their editor and build onto the island and all of that thing. Be sure to check out the travel mode or survival mode tutorial. Basically, this continent that you've created is now a map on which that you and your friends can play a survival game on. So check out the survival tutorial and see how to do that.